Arsenal's bold bid, chasing the rising star Kenan Yildiz. In the high-stakes world of football transfers, where ambition meets opportunity, Arsenal are gearing up for what could be their most audacious move yet. The Gunners, under the astute guidance of Mikel Arteta, are reportedly preparing a formal proposal to prize Juventus' prodigious talent, Kenan Yildiz, away from the heart of Turin. This isn't just idle speculation, it's a calculated strike from a club hungry to reclaim its place among Europe's elite. As per reports from TEAMtalk, Arsenal's interest in the 20-year-old Turkish sensation has escalated into concrete action, signaling a potential game-changer for their attacking lineup. Picture this: a young forward with the flair of a magician and the finishing of a sniper, already turning heads in Serie A. Yildiz's journey to this point is the stuff of modern football fairy tales. Born in Germany to Turkish parents, he honed his skills in Bayern Munich's youth academy before making the bold switch to Juventus in 2022. It was a move that paid dividends almost immediately. His first team debut came the following year, and by last season, he was injecting vitality into the Bianconeri's squad. Across all competitions, Yildiz notched up an impressive 15 goal contributions, blending goals and assists with the poise of a veteran. His pivotal role in Juventus securing a top-4 finish, and with it, Champions League qualification, cemented his status as a rising star. Fans in Turin began to whisper about a new era, one where this kid from Regensburg could lead the old lady back to glory. But Yildiz hasn't just arrived, he's exploded onto the scene this season. In just 12 appearances across all tournaments, he's already tallied 3 goals and 4 assists, transforming from a promising prospect into a talismanic figure. His vision on the ball, that deceptive turn of pace, and an uncanny ability to ghost into dangerous positions have made him indispensable to Thiago Motta's Juventus. Whether threading a pinpoint pass through a crowded midfield or unleashing a curling shot from the edge of the box, Yildiz embodies the modern forward, versatile, intelligent, and utterly captivating. It's no wonder Arsenal have taken notice. Arteta, a manager who prizes technical brilliance and tactical flexibility, sees in Yildiz the missing piece to elevate his side from contenders to champions. The buzz around this potential transfer is electric, and TEAMtalk's revelations add fuel to the fire. Arsenal, impressed by the youngster's recent masterclasses, have registered their interest formally. They're not messing around either. Sources suggest a substantial offer is on the horizon, potentially next year, with a figure hovering around £79 million. That's the kind of investment that screams intent. Juventus, for all their storied history, aren't invincible in the transfer market. Yildiz's current contract runs until 2028, but the terms feel outdated in light of his skyrocketing value. His salary doesn't match his on-pitch influence, prompting the Italian giants to push for a new deal with a hefty wage bump. It's a classic standoff: loyalty versus ambition, Turin versus the bright lights of the Premier League. Yet, Arsenal aren't alone in this pursuit. The football world is a crowded arena, and Yildiz is the hottest ticket in town. Liverpool, with their relentless scouting network, have long admired his blend of creativity and goal threat. Imagine him linking up with Mohamed Salah on the right, or drifting inside to feed Darwin Núñez. Manchester United, ever eager to rebuild under Erik ten Hag, view him as the creative spark their attack desperately needs amid their inconsistent form. And then there's Real Madrid, the Galacticos who collect talents like trophies. A move to the Bernabeu could see Yildiz learning from the likes of Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, fast-tracking his path to superstardom. But perhaps the most intriguing rival is Chelsea. The Blues, under Enzo Maresca, aren't content to watch from the sidelines. Last summer, they launched a bold £61 million bid for Yildiz, only to be rebuffed by Juventus' firm stance. Undeterred, Chelsea remain the frontrunners, their transfer war chest seemingly bottomless. It's a rivalry that adds spice to the saga: Arsenal versus Chelsea, North London pride on the line. For Gunners fans, the thought of Yildiz in blue is anathema. Instead, they dream of him in red and white, terrorizing defenses at the Emirates. What makes Yildiz such a tantalizing prospect? At his core, he's a left-winger by trade, with the silky dribbling and crossing ability to unlock packed defenses. But his versatility is his superpower. Comfortable as a number 10, he drops deep to orchestrate play, pulling strings like a puppeteer. Last transfer window, Arsenal addressed their midfield creativity by signing Yildiz from Crystal Palace, a shrewd move that added flair to their engine room. Yet, the left flank remained a question mark. Bukayo Saka's brilliance on the right is undeniable, but Gabriel Martinelli's inconsistency and the lack of depth have left Arteta exposed. Yildiz could be the answer, a dynamic, left-sided forward who complements the team's high-pressing style. Envision him cutting inside onto his right foot, linking with Martin Odegaard's vision, or overlapping with Zinchenko's marauding runs. It's a fit that feels predestined. Arsenal's interest isn't born in a vacuum. Arteta's project has transformed the club from Europa League also-rans to Premier League title challengers. Back-to-back second-place finishes have whetted appetites, but the hunger for silverware burns brighter than ever. The 2023-24 season saw them fall agonizingly short, with Manchester City's machine-like efficiency proving the difference. This summer's signings, Ricardo Calafiori, and others, were steps forward, but Yildiz represents a leap. At 20, he's raw potential wrapped in proven quality, with the mentality to thrive in the cauldron of the Premier League. His international exploits with Turkey further underscore his readiness. He's already a key player for the Crescent Stars, scoring on his debut and earning plaudits for his composure. For Juventus, the dilemma is real. Selling Yildiz would sting, especially with their rebuild underway. But £79 million is a windfall that could fund multiple targets, bolstering their squad without compromising their identity. The club has a history of smart sales, think Moise Kean or Federico Chiesa's loans, but Yildiz feels different. He's the face of their future, a symbol of youth and resurgence. Negotiations will be tense, with Juventus likely holding out for add-ons, sell-on clauses, and guarantees of European football at Arsenal. From a fan's perspective, this transfer embodies the romance of the game. Arsenal supporters, scarred by years of near misses, crave a statement signing. Yildiz isn't just a player, he's a statement of intent. His flair could light up the Emirates, drawing crowds and inspiring a new generation. Imagine the chants echoing through the stands, "Kenan Yildiz, he's our boy." It's the kind of narrative that turns seasons into sagas. Of course, transfers are treacherous waters. Injuries, form dips, or a sudden Juventus renaissance could scupper the deal. Yildiz himself might prioritize staying in Italy, where he's already a hero. But Arsenal's allure, the Premier League's intensity, Arteta's coaching pedigree, and the chance to star in a title race, is hard to ignore. As winter approaches and the January window looms, all eyes will be on this unfolding drama. In the end, signing Yildiz would be more than a coup, it would be a coronation. A top-class talent with the potential to join the pantheon of great forwards, think Mesut Ozil's creativity fused with Eden Hazard's trickery. For Arsenal, it's the missing spark to ignite their Premier League dreams. Will they pull it off? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain, the chase for Kenan Yildiz is set to be the transfer story of the year. Buckle up, Gunners, glory awaits.